Alright, hello. It's time for another video. For this, the first week of July for the JP side. Well, really, yeah, kind of July started last week, but this is the first full week, so we're going to count it as such. And anyway, here's a quick few notes for the month of July. Video and stream schedule is going to be a little bit weird for me for the next month. Just because I'm in the process of moving. I've been basically getting ready for it. Going to be moving at the end of July into the month of, well, hopefully it'll be done by the end of July. But just in case, going to put that out there right now. Also, for this evening, this video will be going up on July the 5th. Here, Japanese Standard Time, or Japanese Standard Day, I guess, and I'm going to be taking the night off from doing a live stream, just because I'm tired, and it's Summer Games Done Quick, which, if you've never heard of it, basically a live stream marathon for an entire week of video games played as fast as they possibly can. There's some RPGs, there's some action games, shooter games, all kinds of stuff. Raising money for charity. It's a fantastic event, and if you don't watch it, go watch it. It's amazing. It's tons of fun. I am planning on streaming the following day, but for now, there's just the heads up. So let's get into actual news now about the game, not just my own stuff that's going on. So first of all, looks like JP is going to be having another qualifying tournament. This could be interesting because it could be an indication that we're going to be getting in our live stream maybe at the end of July, because the last time they did the tournament results as part of a live stream, so it seems like a good time to get an excuse to get another live stream in. Let's kind of hope for that, because they give away rewards for those, and those are kind of nice. Next up, we got EXs for this week. We got Saria, or whatever she's called on the global side, Adelard, and Naya. And so we have this group here, as you can see. A Thunder EX at this point will just make doing the Thunder EX a little bit easier. I don't really know what to expect for this unit to what will really make her too much more powerful. Should be interesting to see what they end up giving her just to make her stronger. Adelard and Naya are probably the two more important ones, seeing that we are getting the brand new Fire selection quest. It could be that Seymour could do most of it by himself if you got him up to 120. But if not, might be a good idea. Keep an eye on these characters and see how they end up shaping out. I think Adelard has a good number of people who are interested in him, but I'm curious how they make a lower tier character just better, especially in a white mage. I think it would be hilarious if they gave her a re, just to mess with people who think that re-raise is an Exos. Oh, or sorry, a limited only skill is what I meant to say. We'll check this out in a couple of days, see what they look like, and see if they're any good. Next up, this is a little bit of a spoiler. I guess we kind of got to drop down a little bit further to, yeah, here's the banner news for the week. We have two new vision cards coming to the game. Both of these look to be brave Exvius creatures, if I remember correctly. I know that the first one is. I don't think that the second one is specifically referencing anything other. I believe it's the first, one of the first like extra bosses you fight in Brave Exvius. Pretty sure that's that dragon. But anyway, let's take a look at this, starting with this card. This vision card, first of all, the lower tier vision card, is going to be a light elemental vision card. It's essentially for light-based characters. As far as I can tell looking at it, just off the cuff, looks to be a card that's probably for a certain other character, a certain 100 cost light character who came out the previous month. That needs to be said about like what exactly the dragon ends up having for on his board, but no, he looks a little weird. He doesn't look as good as his art, not even really close. But there you go. You do get this summon as participating in the current JP raid. which will also which if you get up to rare level 5, then you'll get this card and the summon attached to it. So a good time to do the raid as per usual, and we'll talk about the raid just a second here. But taking a look at it, looks like max HP goes up for leveling this card to max. It gives the entire party dark ability attack resistance as well as critical up. And for the unit effect, the bestowed effect, looks like we are getting some, what is it, aim up and magic attack up. So yeah, I think this is just the Jaden card. Kind of surprised that Jaden doesn't get a UR summon, but maybe that's just the way it is. Taking a look at the area of effect down here, as you can see here, it's a pretty big AoE, so I'm curious about if this summon will be good. Also, from getting to 3-star, he's also going to get some stun resistance up. So, you know, there is a few units that can do stun, and it's a good free summon. I don't think that there is any kind of a problem. Just got to wait and see how good the vision card actually is first. Next up, however, this is a boss that anyone who has played Brave Exvius, this was very much a DPS check boss back in the day. Essentially, you burst him down before he freaking kills you. This boss was, you know, pretty tanky and pretty offensively scary, especially when he first came out, and then afterwards he became a little bit easier. But, you know, this is going to be a brand new boss that we're going to be seeing in this game, and I'm sure we'll see it in a lot of different content. So be prepared to fight this boss in the future. Probably going to be, you know, an Earth Elemental boss and everything. Looks pretty cool. That artwork, I have to say, is just hippity top notch. It looks way cooler than the 3D model, but the 3D model actually I think it looks better than the other one. Taking a look at what we get for this vision card. This vision card is basically going to be very much our Earth enabler, to speak. So party-wise, obviously for the Earth element, if you max out the vision card, it's getting Pierce attack up. For the party, it's also giving single target resistance up, as well as agility up, which it'll probably be 15%. That's almost certain at this point. And as for the solo unit, getting Man Killer up and max HP up. This vision card, I mean, obviously, Ketone fans, Globalers who got Zazen. This is a strong vision card. This is a strong vision card for any vision card Earth or physical Earth unit in the future. I think this is just going to be a really good get. I think Globalers will have to probably wait 3 months before you see this vision card, because we've already seen what you're getting this week, and it is not this. But for this card and everything, it's fantastic for Oberon. Eileen also will benefit very nicely from this, and really just kind of needs to be seen whether or not the summon ends up getting anything extra, like if it's going to be a Pierce attack summon or if it's just going to be an Earth Elemental summon. I'm curious to see, but I assume that this is Oberon's. This is very much Oberon's, and he looks... UR summons are always very powerful, and this one is sure to be. Well, taking a look at the resistance for 3-star, looks like it is Don't Act, or I think it's just called Stable, right? Not getting those. But yeah, an Earth Elemental summon. I'm going to be really interested to check this out. And yeah, those vision cards also are just kind of a big deal. We saw the Ice Element one, and I think that this one for Earth is just really good. All right, now if I can stop getting my menus being fused, there we go. We'll jump actually back up here and check out the raid. The raid for this week is going to be against Aegean. I think is the correct pronunciation, but I'm just not batting 1,000 tonight. Anyway, Aegean is going to be our summon or raid for this time, and by getting up the rare one up to level 5, you will get the white dragon, the blue eyes white dragon. That's very much what I meant. Aegean is going to be Aegeon is going to be a thunder elemental summon as weak to spears. So very clear who this is 100% for. Eileen, yes, as well as Oberon. And those is both of their summons, so that'll be very strong. The interesting thing, though, is that the real boss, or the real raid boss, which is the Light Dragon, is a light-based one that is also weak to spears. So this is just, I guess, the Oberon one. I mean, you can bring an entire team of spears. If you think about it recently, Victoria's gotten her EX, Glassy's gotten her EX. If you have Kane already, that's going to be probably real good. And Oberon just pairs well with all of them. You just put on a maxed out spear vision card, and you're probably good to go on this fight. I don't really think that there is too much more to say about that. I think those are just going to be, it's just like an all spear raid, which is going to be a little bit poopy for some people because, well, I mean, not everybody has them, but taking a look, Glassy and Oberon are the two big damage, or big bonus, sorry, for this one. So if you've got either of those characters, those will be really well. Although Glassy's going to suffer a little bit against the primary Thunder base boss, but I don't know. Doesn't really seem like she's very great against the other one. I don't know what they were thinking about this. Irene and Raimega, the new Dark Fist characters, also getting a medium bonus, and then we have Abelard, Saria, Kreis, Laviz, and Nia all getting small bonuses if you are so inclined to do that. And for vision card, just to scroll down, obviously the big one is going to be the new mythical beast summon, the new UR summon card for Earth. That will be the big one. Dream Hero hallucinating, the Dream Hero, which I believe is the Camilo card, as well as Star Reading, which is the Boar card, Ochu Behemoth, and the Blue Eyes White Dragon card will all be bonuses. Well, and what we are getting from this one is we are getting the Blue Dragon armor, so a new piece of armor, very clearly for Oberon, as it's, you know, it's Dragoon armor. Who else would it be for? But yeah, there'll be a few other things that you can craft from this one, and we'll take a look at that later, but looks fine. And then I think the last thing from this entire thing is we're getting a new story update, so some more Lapis for anybody who is looking to get some. But yeah, that is essentially the week for this week for the JP side. So we're getting some 2 new summons, a raid, you know, vision cards that come with those summons, and some EXs, and a story update. Pretty good week coming off of Oberon. And for anyone who's interested in Oberon, I mean, you can probably just in the future, but if you got an extra 10k sitting around, I guess you could go for the big elk and really power up Oberon, possibly even stronger, and get a lot out of this vision or this week. But yeah, there's a lot of different characters that you could potentially bring. Obviously, Globalers will be remiss if I don't, at least by the end of this video, mention Camilo. He's a spear. You know, Kane, probably one of the better ones for the real rare raid, although any dark is such a strong element that I feel like probably run anything there. Glassy, for example, is probably is still going to be pretty good overall. 9S, you know, there's quite a few spears you can bring to this one, and it's just up to you to figure out what you want to bring, and how you're going to make the best of it. Or just do what you always do and just bring a complete slash composition, and probably still be good enough. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care, and just remember there is no stream tonight, but there will be, more than likely, unless I am absolutely dead tired, a stream on Tuesday, and Wednesday we'll be streaming more of the Visions. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time.